Welcome back, survivors, to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking all about the massive ARK Unreal Engine 5.5 upgrade, which is coming to the game March 2025. Now in today's video we are going to be going through some of the biggest points about Unreal Engine 5.5, how this can change ARK Survival Ascended, and also the biggest things that we need to upgrade this. Now, something I'm going to be trialing for today's video is something that you guys have been requesting massively, is how I structure my videos. And there's something I've been working on in the background to try and make this happen, because I know some of you guys say, you know, you get a bit frustrated with the odd yapping here and there. And that's just how I've been over my life. I'm just a massive person who loves to talk about things, and that's just the way it is. But we're going to work on this structuring thing, and I hope you guys can get your news that little bit better throughout the videos. Now, if you do enjoy, as always, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, as it supports me so much. And again, as always, come and join us. Link in the description down below to the LoadedCrysis cluster, where, as you can see in the background, Ragnarok will be coming on day one. But before that, we got Asterisk first. We got Asterisk, which is an official map. And if you haven't seen yesterday's video, we talk about Asterisk. We go into the depths of Asterisk, and the comments have been crazy. I've really been enjoying reading through it. But today's video, we're focusing on Unreal Engine 5.5. Let's hop into the video now, and I hope you guys do enjoy. So yes, as I mentioned, on January 11th, Studio Wildcard, which was, 9 days ago, released the official ARK Survival Ascended content roadmap. In this roadmap, they gave us the official release date for this Unreal Engine 5.5 update, which is coming March 2025, which was the original release date for Ragnarok, but Ragnarok is now coming in April, and I'm very glad they're getting this update out for players before we get to play Ragnarok, because that's very important. And I want to see Ragnarok looking beautiful compared to how, I mean, we all loved it back in the day, but that was 2017. It's 2025 now. We want to see this map looking amazing. Alongside this Unreal Engine 5.5 update, I've mentioned to you guys, Studio Wildcard are also releasing a change in which you can remove and so you can download and uninstall any maps that you want apart from the island. So this will give players more of an opportunity to control how big and how much space that this game takes up. At this moment in time, ARK Survival Ascended is growing and growing, and it's such a massive game to download. It takes up way too much space, and by the time all maps have been released this year, this game's going to be like 500 gigabytes. I'm not even joking. So being able to uninstall and reinstall the maps that you're currently playing on is massive for players. That's also coming. Now it's time to dive into the world of Unreal Engine 5.5. So, key features of Unreal Engine 5.5, Nanite 2.0 enhancements. The updated Nanite technology allows for even more detailed environments, smoother surfaces, and dynamic rendering, especially for large-scale structures and natural elements like rocks and caves. Again, this could really impact ARK Survival massively due to just the, you guys know what it's like when you go into caves. There's always been problems with ARK going into caves and stuff. And that's one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to seeing with this, and how structures load into the game. That's very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing how this 2.0 works with Unreal Engine 5.5. Lumen Improvements. So the real-time global illumination upgrades, which can make lighting in ARK look more realistic, particularly during transitions like day and night cycles or in dimly lit caves. So with these new improvements, as they mentioned, caves might be a little bit more visible, you know, and easier to see things, and they might just look better overall. One of the things, ARK Survival Evolved, the caves never looked that pretty, and again, that's something I'm looking forward to. And that's there to just make the overall lighting of the game look nicer for you while you're playing. Performance gains. One of the biggest parts of this update that many players are expecting. The potential for better frame rates, reduced lag, especially on larger maps or when facing many creatures. Now again, if you are someone that plays on very busy servers, you know, let's say someone's like farming a whole bunch of creatures, breeding a whole bunch of creatures, it takes up a lot of server performance, and the performance gains it gains is probably the most important part of this update, I think, for players. That's what I see in the comment section, especially when I read through yesterday's on Asterisk. Everyone said performance, 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 and I see that, guys, so I know that's going to be the biggest thing. How will UE 5.5 impact ARK gameplay? Creature design. You know, there's a chance here where, you know, improved engine could refine textures, animations, and make dinos move and look more realistic. Now, this is something that Studio Wildcard changed already when they moved from ASE onto ASA, but the fact of this actually being even better, because there's still a few problems, and maybe dinos getting that slight TLC improvement would be fantastic for the creatures. Map aesthetics. You know, the potential for visual overhauls for existing maps or new maps, showcasing the natural beauty with UE 5.5's advanced rendering. So, you know, we've already, as I said, had these types of upgrades again from ASE into ASA, but that just being improved even better is something to look forward to. Building systems. Explore how the engine might improve base building mechanics with better physics and structural detail. So again, we've already been told that new gameplay mechanics are coming in April with the early access pre-order version of Lost Colony, which is available in November. But if, as I said, I made a video the other day, if you pre-order in April, you get early access to some of the new building stuff. But with Unreal Engine 5.5, the base building mechanics and actual structural detail of the buildings will look even better and work even better than it did before, and Studio Wildcard have all of that to explore within Unreal Engine 5.5. One here that I just put down was community impact. The modding scene, UE 5.5 could unlock new tools for modders and create even better custom content, which for ASA is huge, so I look forward to that. You know, also I put down something just like how I put down cluster potential, which is just something, you know, if you're in the cluster, Unreal Engine 5.5 just gives me a chance to give you guys a better experience when playing on my servers. One of the things that could be quite frustrating being a server owner, and I'm sure there's many of you out there, is that you have to deal with the problems that are out of your control sometimes, and that's due to Studio Wildcard. This is due to sometimes problems that, you know, we don't know who it's down to them to fix it pretty much at the end of the day. And the fact that this could come in and improve experience for my players is something that I care about so much, because since I've been running the cluster, I've got a massive duty to care to make sure you guys are having the best experience possible, having all the maps that you want, being able to play all the different game modes that you want to be able to play, and this is another thing that can unlock that for me, so I'm very, very excited. Challenges and expectations is something, obviously hurdles that could come, optimization issues or bugs. Don't really want to talk about that right now, but because through this Unreal Engine update, I'm hoping Wildcard are going to be able to fix more stuff they haven't been able to before, but we do have to bear in mind potential optimization issues, but this is what we're hoping this new update is going to cancel out some of the older ones. It's always an ongoing battle, right? And you know, you can't expect everything to be perfect, but obviously ARK Survival Ascended is one of the, at this moment in time, one of the worst optimized games. And the only reason I say that is because of my own gameplay experience and other people. There's so many YouTubers that have covered it, and I'm not saying it's the worst, but it's up there. And the thing with ARK, which makes it so great, is the game itself is amazing. The idea of the game is amazing. But if they made this game a perfectly optimized game, poof, the potential. I mean, they had the amount of players that were playing last night on Sunday night on ASA was crazy. It was like pushing 40k. So, you know, you imagine the potential there. So also, you know, just more about community's hopes for smooth implementation. And I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover, the main points of the Unreal Engine 5.5, how the game can be upgraded and changed. I think some of the, if we were to summarize some of the biggest points, I think performance gains definitely takes the #1 spot there. And I just look forward to seeing it. And I really hope Studio Wildcard have got some great plans up their sleeve for it. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, come and join us in the cluster, and I will see you in my next video very soon. See you guys then.